Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters, to another fascinating journey into the world of numismatics. Today we are delving deep into one of the most intriguing and often overlooked coins in circulation, the United Kingdom 2p coin. While most people think of this small copper coin as everyday change, many rare versions and unique minting errors have made certain 2p coins some of the most sought-after pieces in the collector market today. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, the conditions that make certain coins extremely valuable, the jaw-dropping prices they command at auctions in dollars, expert tips for collectors, and why demand for these coins continues to surge worldwide. So let's get started. First up, the 1993 United Kingdom 2p coin, especially those found in circulated condition that still carry tremendous collector appeal. Though it started life as everyday pocket change, this humble 2p piece now enjoys heightened interest in auction rooms and online marketplaces alike, as collectors seek to add every version and variety to their treasure troves. First introduced as part of British decimal coinage in 1971, the 2p denomination has been a staple of United Kingdom currency ever since, but with distinct transitions over time. The 1993 2p coin was produced at the renowned Royal Mint facility in Llantrisant, Wales, and represented the copper-plated steel era that followed the change from bronze in 1992. Its obverse carries the elegant third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, with the traditional Latin legend proclaiming Elizabeth II deep edge v. 1993. On the reverse, within a beaded circle, you see the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet accompanied by the motto Ich Dien and the denomination 2p. This design evokes British heritage and craftsmanship, reflecting a rich lineage of decimal coin history. What makes the 1993 2p coin truly fascinating are its design nuances and physical characteristics. Struck from copper-plated steel, this coin weighs 7.12 grams and measures 25.9 millimeters in diameter, giving it a satisfying heft and presence in the hand. The artistry of Christopher Ironside's reverse design speaks to classic British iconography and complements the regal portrayal of the Queen on the obverse. Whether you are a novice collector or a seasoned numismatist, the tactile and visual features of this coin hold enduring appeal. Even in circulated condition, the interplay of the magnetic steel core and the copper plating creates a distinctive appearance that enthusiasts immediately recognize. Now let's explore why the 1993 2p holds value for collectors, even in circulated condition. With a mintage of 235,674,000 pieces, the standard coin is widely encountered in collections and general circulation. Yet that very volume forms part of the story. Collectors today cherish common date coins that represent historical British releases, especially those with strong provenance and exhibition potential. Compared to modern decimal strikes, coins from the early 1990s hold a special place in collections because they bridge the era of decimal transition and modern minting. Furthermore, collectors actively seek out circulated examples with attractive patina, clear detail, and even minor die varieties, which can elevate interest and desirability beyond face value. Let's talk numbers. For typical circulated 1993 2p coins, mainstream numismatic guides and online catalogs show values that can range modestly higher than face value when presented with pleasing wear and eye appeal. Many circulated pieces regularly sell for several $876,000 on international platforms, with enthusiasts happily adding them to their albums thanks to their historical significance and completeness potential. Some listings show circulated examples offered for around $1 million or more, reflecting steady demand among international buyers. Beyond standard issues, rare error varieties of the 1993 2p have also been offered at significantly higher levels. One recent listing featured an error version commanding around $1.6 million. These higher-tier coins demonstrate how specific traits or striking anomalies can dramatically amplify value. If you are collecting 1993 2p coins, remember that condition matters. Even if your piece is circulated, focus on coins with clear legends, minimal scratches, and eye appeal that sets them apart from everyday change. Engage with reputable grading services and numismatic societies to verify unusual features, especially if you suspect an error strike. Attend local shows and online auctions where collectors converge. These environments not only offer coins, but also expertise and community. And most importantly, enjoy the process of building a collection that tells a story about Britain's rich monetary past. The 1993 United Kingdom 2p coin stands as a remarkable piece of numismatic interest, even in circulated condition. Its blend of historical context, distinguished design, and ongoing demand among collectors ensures that it remains more than just pocket change. Whether you're enhancing a comprehensive British collection or discovering hidden gems in everyday coins, the 1993 2 pence provides both education and excitement. Keep exploring, keep collecting. Next up, the United Kingdom 1994 2 pence coin, especially examples in very fine condition that are commanding attention from collectors and investors alike. Although this coin was minted in the millions, specific surviving pieces in excellent condition have become compelling entries in many worldwide collections, making the 1994 2 pence a fascinating blend of everyday history and collectible appeal. The United Kingdom's 2 pence coin has a rich story that began with the introduction of decimal currency in 1971, when the pound was converted into 100 new pence. By 1994, when the coin we are examining was produced, the British decimal system had long been established, and the Royal Mint was issuing coins that were both practical for everyday commerce and significant to cultural heritage. The 1994 2 pence was struck at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales, bearing the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and the traditional Prince of Wales's feathers and motto Ich Dien on the reverse, designed to reflect the monarchy's heritage. What makes this coin instantly recognizable and cherished by collectors are its distinct design elements and strong physical presence. Weighing approximately 7.12 grams with a 25.91 millimeters diameter, this solid, substantial piece features the third portrait effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf on the obverse, perfectly capturing the regal dignity of the monarch in that era. The reverse displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, a timeless symbol etched within a beaded circle, paired with the 2 pence denomination clearly inscribed for easy recognition. The coin's copper-plated steel composition gives it a rich reddish tone that appeals strongly to both beginner and advanced collectors. Collectors the world over are increasingly valuing coins not merely for their face value, but for the stories they tell and the condition they have been preserved in. While millions of 1994 2 pence coins were struck, over 531 million, according to Mint Records, very fine condition examples are increasingly sought after. Coins that show minimal wear and retain crisp details of Queen Elizabeth's portrait, the reverse design, and the original luster contribute to strong collector demand. A beautifully preserved specimen, still carrying much of its original strike quality, stands apart from the ordinary circulation examples, making it a prized possession for display cases, typesets, and historical collections. Turning to current market dynamics. Even though this coin was once everyday currency, recent trends indicate that well-preserved 1994 2 pence coins can attract noteworthy prices among collectors. On online marketplaces and auction rooms, coins that are graded as very fine or better have been listed and traded for values ranging into several $3 million, with certain listings showing prices significantly above face value when the condition is exceptional. Moreover, special examples like proof strikes or certified pieces can command even higher figures, reflecting both collector excitement and a broader recognition of the coin's long-term appeal. You will find that dedicated numismatic investors view these coins not simply as change from the past, but as pieces of monetary history with the potential to appreciate over time. For those of you seeking to acquire or evaluate a 1994 2 pence coin, there are several key strategies that can enhance your experience. First, always pay close attention to the condition and surface quality. Coins that avoid heavy scratches, corrosion, or cleaning marks are far more desirable. Working with reputable dealers or auction platforms that provide clear grading information will help you secure pieces that meet your expectations. Consider having particularly fine examples graded by a professional service, as certified coins often realize stronger market interest and resale value. Additionally, be patient and monitor trends across collector communities and platforms. Collector sentiment often shifts with new discoveries and auction results, and those who stay informed tend to make the most rewarding acquisitions. The United Kingdom 1994 2 pence coin in very fine condition is far more than pocket change. It represents a captivating chapter in British decimal coinage and enjoys enthusiastic interest from collectors around the world. Next up, the 1987 2 pence coin in very fine condition. Even though this denomination was issued in large numbers, seasoned collectors worldwide are showing growing interest in high-grade survivors from this era, and the 1987 2 pence stands out as an accessible yet worthy addition to any collection. Whether you are a beginner building your first album or an advanced numismatist seeking quality examples for investment, this coin offers a fascinating story that bridges history, design, and collector enthusiasm. The United Kingdom's 2-pence coin was introduced as part of the decimalisation of British currency in the early 1970s, when the nation transitioned from the old pound-shillings-pence system to a modern decimal system. The 1987 issue carries the classic design, featuring the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maclauff on the obverse and the distinctive Prince of Wales's feathers on the reverse, symbolizing heritage and national pride. In 1987, the Royal Mint struck over 218 million of these bronze 2-pence pieces at the Lantricent facility, making them common in circulation but rich in historical context as part of the era's everyday monetary life. What makes the 1987 2-pence particularly appealing to collectors, especially in very fine condition, is the combination of quality craftsmanship, classic design, and solid bronze composition. With a weight of 7.128 grams and a diameter of 25.91 millimeters, this coin feels substantial in the hand. The obverse shows Queen Elizabeth II with crisp detail and a dignified presence, while the reverse's Prince of Wales feathers motif is emblematic of British numismatic art from this period. Even subtle contact marks on a very fine coin often add character without diminishing appeal, making these examples especially desirable for display and comparison in reference collections. Although the 1987 2-pence was minted in high numbers, collectors are increasingly focused on condition rarity rather than mere date scarcity. A 1987 2-pence in very fine condition represents a well-preserved survivor that has escaped the wear and tear of circulation, and quality pieces like this are actively sought after by collectors who want to showcase mid-grade coins with clear details and minimal surface degradation. For many, adding a very fine 1987 2-pence is a step toward completing typesets of British decimal coinage, and the demand for such quality examples has grown thanks to the global audience of collectors trading on platforms like eBay and specialized coin auctions. On the modern market, the value of a 1987 2-pence coin varies significantly by condition, and very fine examples command a healthy premium compared to circulated pieces. According to recent catalogs and online coin pricing guides, a very fine-graded 1987 2-pence generally trades above face value, often in the range of approximately $1.8 million, with strong demand pushing prices higher when the coin shows attractive eye appeal and consistent strike quality. Uncirculated or proof versions, especially those preserved with original luster, can fetch even more from eager buyers who recognize the historical and aesthetic value embedded in these classic bronze pieces. For collectors looking to acquire and preserve a 1987 2-pence, first seek out coins that display even color and minimal contact marks, as these factors contribute significantly to both visual appeal and market value. Consider grading services if you believe you have a superior specimen, as third-party authentication can enhance buyer confidence and potentially raise auction outcomes. When buying or selling, utilize reputable marketplaces and engage with specialist coin communities to stay informed about demand trends and recent sale prices. Finally, store coins in protective holders with acid-free materials and avoid handling the face of the coin to maintain surfaces for years to come. The United Kingdom 2-pence 1987 in very fine condition is more than just a piece of bronze money. It is a collectible with historical resonance, aesthetic qualities, and a steadily growing audience of appreciative collectors. While it may have begun its life in everyday circulation, today it is embraced by the numismatic community as an approachable and rewarding acquisition. Whether you are showcasing it in your album, trading within collector circles, or investing for the future, this iconic British coin continues to demonstrate that even modest denominations can carry big stories and significant demand in the coin market. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-pence 1986. While every country has numismatic treasures, this particular 2-pence piece has caught the attention of collectors around the world, especially in extra fine condition. In this video, we'll take you from its historical roots to unique features, rarity dynamics, current dollar value, and essential tips if you're a serious collector. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or an enthusiast with a 2-pence in your pocket, this coin holds compelling appeal. The 2-pence coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's decimalisation program, which fully transitioned British currency from the old pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal system in the early 1970s. By 1986, the coin had become a familiar, everyday denomination. The 1986 2-pence was struck at the Royal Mint's Lantricent facility and carries the larger bronze format typical of traditional British pennies. The obverse features the elegant third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael David Maclauff, with her regal profile facing right. On the reverse, the The classic badge of the Prince of Wales, designed by Christopher Ironside with its motto Ich Dine, underscores the enduring British iconography on this denomination. With a substantial mintage of 168,967,500 pieces, this coin played a firm role in circulation but has since gained respect among collectors for its place in decimal history and its solid design legacy. What makes the 1986 2-pence coin distinct begins with its material, traditional bronze, giving it a warm, deep copper tone and substantial weight of 7.12 grams with a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. The craftsmanship reflects a period when British coinage used high-quality striking and metal content that gave coins durability and aesthetic appeal. The obverse Maklauf portrait is elegant and commanding, a favorite among collectors who value Queen Elizabeth II's coinage series throughout her long reign. The reverse design, featuring the Prince of Wales feathers and motto, offers a unique symbolic touch that separates this denomination from others. While not every 2-pence coin from this era commands high attention, the quality and detail on this 1986 issue are consistently appreciated by serious collectors. Because millions were minted, the 1986 2-pence coin is classified as extremely rare in base circulation. However, condition is everything in numismatics, and an extra fine example elevates this piece from everyday pocket change to an item of serious collector interest. Extra fine condition means the coin shows light wear on the highest points but retains crisp detail, luster, and eye appeal traits that professional graders and collectors prize. While typical circulation pieces may trade closer to face value, an extra fine coin stands between common and collectible tiers because it retains much of its original strike details and overall integrity. For dedicated collectors building British decimal sets, high-grade 1986 2-pence coins are in demand as cornerstone pieces of a complete and quality collection. Market data shows that typical circulated 1986 2-pence coins have modest values on open platforms, but quality drives premium. Standard estimates for coins in higher grades, such as extra fine, tend to be higher than their circulated counterparts. On some collector markets, extra fine examples of this coin are offered at values above basic circulation prices, and uncirculated or higher-graded pieces sell for $1.5 million. While general listings show values from more modest ranges, specialists and auction buyers often pay premium prices for well-preserved coins with eye appeal and solid strike quality. In dollar terms, pricing for extra fine examples typically ranges well above face value, with some offerings closer to collector levels as buyers seek quality examples for sets and displays. For those actively collecting, start by studying the grading characteristics that define extra fine condition. Look for minimal wear, sharp legibility of letters and designs, and appealing surface quality. Always handle coins by the edges, use proper gloves, and store them in archival safe holders to protect surfaces. Compare prices across reputable auction results and dealer listings rather than relying solely on buy-it-now prices, which can sometimes be inflated. Seek certified grading by respected services if you believe a coin is truly high grade, as this can significantly increase buyer confidence and realized value. Networking with local coin clubs and online numismatic communities can also provide insights and opportunities to trade for quality examples, especially for series like British decimal coins with broad global interest. The United Kingdom 2-pence 1986 in extra fine condition is a fascinating blend of common origin and collector demand. Its rich history from British decimalization, elegant design, and quality metal combine to make it a sought-after piece for serious collections. Though millions were struck, the value for high-grade examples continues to attract interest from numismatists across the world. Whether you're just discovering this coin or have long treasured it in your collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-pence 1990 coin, especially examples in very fine condition that are drawing attention from collectors around the world. Though it may seem modest at first glance, this coin embodies a fascinating slice of British minting history, and examples in premium preservation are in stronger demand than many casual collectors realize. We'll explore its history, its design, and distinguishing characteristics, why condition matters so much to collectors, how much these coins are commanding in the current market in United States dollars, and expert tips for collectors who want to add this gem to their collections. The British 2-pence coin was first introduced in 1971 when the United Kingdom transitioned to decimal currency, replacing the old pounds-shillings-pence system. By 1990, these coins had become a staple of everyday transactions, struck by the renowned Royal Mint at Llantrisant in Wales with the traditional bronze composition that had defined the denomination from 1971 until the early 1990s. The year 1990 falls within the classic bronze era of this denomination, featuring the third effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by engraver Raphael Maclouf on the obverse, and the iconic Prince of Wales feathers design on the reverse by Christopher Ironside, accompanied by the motto Ich Dine, a symbol steeped in British heraldic tradition. With a weight of 7.12 grams and a diameter of 25.91 millimeters, the 1992 Pence piece carries both historical continuity and aesthetic appeal for the modern collector. What makes the 1992 Pence especially remarkable are its classic artistic and physical attributes. The obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II exudes royal dignity and reflects the mature phase of her long reign, immediately recognizable to collectors all over the world. The reverse design, the Prince of Wales's plumes emerging from a coronet with the inscription 2 pence and Ich Dine beneath, is a rich emblem of heritage that never fails to attract attention in numismatic circles. This design was used from 1971 until the Royal Shield redesign in 2008 and remains highly collectible because it represents a bygone era of British decimal coinage. Furthermore, in 1990 all circulation strikes were produced in bronze, giving the coin a warm, classic luster unlike later copper-plated steel issues. Although over 204 million examples of the 1992 pence were minted, which might seem like an ordinary figure, the true rarity lies in the survival of well-preserved specimens. Most coins entered circulation and saw everyday use, leading to wear, scratches, and loss of detail. A very fine condition coin, however, displays clear inscriptions, well-defined design elements, and a pleasing patina that reflect careful handling and minimal circulation wear. This level of preservation significantly elevates demand among collectors seeking coins that approach mint-fresh quality while still possessing historical usage. Condition drives numismatic value more strongly than mintage alone. Even relatively common dates can command prestigious positions in collections when grading is strong. Turning to the current market, a standard circulation 1992 pence in average condition typically trades at modest prices, but examples grading very fine are seeing noteworthy interest from numismatists, especially in the United States and across European collecting communities. According to recent catalog listings and dealer guides, a coin in very fine condition can be valued several times above face value, translating to more than a few dollars in the U.S. marketplace when demand from international collectors and online auctions is factored in. Records from collector catalogs show that quality examples from this era may be worth around $865,000 or more, with higher bids emerging at live auctions or within dedicated coin-collecting marketplaces online. These figures can fluctuate with demand, grading service results, and the global reach of digital auction platforms. For those building or enhancing a British decimal collection, the 1992 pence coin offers an enticing opportunity. First, always handle coins carefully by the edges and consider investing in reputable grading services if you believe you have a high-grade specimen. Look for crisp lettering and strong detail on the feathers and crown. These are the hallmarks of well-preserved examples. Don't overlook certified auctions or specialist forums where passionate collectors congregate. These venues often yield better realizations than general classifieds. Finally, educate yourself on the subtle variations between circulation strikes and proof or mint set issues, as collectors sometimes value official mint sets of this coin more highly than standard circulation examples. Careful research and patience can yield significant satisfaction and potential return on investment over time. The United Kingdom 2 pence 1990 coin stands as a compelling piece of modern numismatic history. Its classic design, historical context as part of the decimal series, and appeal in well-preserved condition make it a prized addition to collections around the world. While perhaps humble at face value, examples graded very fine and above are actively sought after in today's market, attracting both new and seasoned collectors looking to enhance the depth and quality of their holdings. Whether you're just beginning your collecting journey or seeking to upgrade your British coin portfolio, the 1992 pence represents both historical resonance and enduring demand. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 pence 1988 coin. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer with an eye for potential treasure, this coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world. This particular issue from 1988 carries not only over 3 decades of history, but also has grown into a highly collectible piece that commands real interest in the current market. We will uncover its fascinating background, unique features, rarity and condition considerations, current value in US dollars, and essential tips for collectors looking to add this coin to their portfolio. The UK 2 pence coin was introduced as part of the decimalisation of British currency in 1971, replacing the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence with a more modern decimal currency. The 1988 edition continues this tradition with a composition of bronze and was produced at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales. This coin features the classic third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, crafted by sculptor Raphael David Maklauf, which evokes a strong sense of heritage and elegance that resonates with collectors worldwide. The reverse side showcases the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, complete with the motto Ich Dien, I Serve, designed by Christopher Ironside, symbolizing both tradition and British cultural identity. The 1988 2p fits into the long lineage of UK decimal coinage and represents a snapshot of British monetary history in the late 20th century. The 1988 2p coin has several features that make it remarkable from both a historical and aesthetic standpoint. With a diameter of approximately 25.91 millimeters and a weight of about 7.12 g in solid bronze, this coin feels substantial in the hand and displays a refined blend of artistry and practicality. Both the obverse and reverse were engraved by renowned artists, reflecting a period when fine design was paramount in everyday coinage. While the 1988 issue was struck in large numbers, over 419 million pieces, making it common in circulation, the craftsmanship and longevity of these coins contribute to their enduring collectability. What elevates some examples in the eyes of collectors is not just the date, but the condition and strike quality of the coin. Although the standard 1988 2p is not classified as inherently rare due to its high mintage, what distinguishes the most desirable examples is condition and preservation. Coins graded in very fine or higher, including extremely fine or uncirculated condition, are the ones commanding particular attention among enthusiasts and numismatic investors. A very fine 1988 2p retains strong design detail, minimal wear, and an attractive surface that significantly enhances its appeal. In the collector community, the old adage, condition is king, holds true. Even coins from common dates can achieve premium status when they display exceptional preservation. Additionally, there are minting error varieties and special proof/brilliant uncirculated issues of this coin that attract deeper interest, with certain error coins or specially struck examples achieving values far above standard circulation pieces. Turning to current market values, typical 1988 2p coins in circulated condition often trade close to face value or modest premiums. However, in very fine condition, enthusiasts and dealers alike have reported values that comfortably exceed the coin's face value, especially when sold through auction channels or specialty marketplaces. General price guides suggest values for very fine examples typically run above $485,000, with special listings and rare collectible offerings showing significantly higher prices, particularly when the piece is presented in an attractive state or as part of a graded collection. There are documented listings where certain 1988 2p coins have been offered at premium prices. Some collectible versions have been listed for several $768,000, depending on quality and demand sentiment from buyers. This demonstrates how numismatic interest can elevate a coin's market stature well above its original monetary denomination. For collectors looking to make smart additions to their numismatic portfolios, understanding condition grading and market demand is vital. First, always handle coins carefully by the edges to preserve surface quality and avoid contamination from skin oils. Seek out coins that have clear strike detail and even coloration without heavy wear or corrosion. When possible, consider having high-grade coins professionally graded by reputable services, as authenticated grades often attract stronger bidder confidence and better resale prices. Research market trends by reviewing recent auction results, dealer listings, and online platforms that specialize in British coins. Engaging with collector forums and expert communities will help you recognize subtle nuances that differentiate a standard piece from a desirable collectible. Finally, keep abreast of rare varieties and minting anomalies. These can occasionally elevate the value of an ordinary date coin into something genuinely remarkable. The United Kingdom 2p 1988 coin stands as a compelling collectible that blends historical significance, traditional design, and vibrant collector interest. While large mintages mean many were produced, coins that exhibit excellent condition, standout eye appeal, or unusual features continue to spark demand among numismatists and investors alike. Whether you are just starting your collection or adding depth to a seasoned portfolio, this coin offers a fascinating story and potential for real market value. The enduring popularity of British decimal coinage ensures that treasures, once discovered, are appreciated not only for their heritage, but for the excitement they bring to the collector's journey. Next up, we are diving deep into the United Kingdom 2p coin from 1992, a piece that bridges a key moment in British coinage and continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. This coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a link to the era of Queen Elizabeth II and a tangible artifact from one of the most influential modern monarchies. With its classic diameter of 25.9 millimeters and weight of 7.12 grams, the 1992 2p has a presence that demands attention in any collection. The British 2p coin was first introduced following decimalization in 1971, a major monetary reform that simplified the pound system. Over the next 2 decades, the design of the 2p evolved alongside the portraiture of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting not only artistic trends, but also the shifting materials used by the Royal Mint. The year 1992 stands at a transitional point in the coin's composition. This was the year in which the Royal Mint moved from traditional bronze to copper-plated steel, responding to the rising cost of metal and modern minting needs. As a result, 1992 examples may be encountered in both bronze and copper-plated steel, which adds a layer of intrigue for collectors who love to study subtle differences and minting transitions in their sets. Beyond its technical specifications, the 1992 2p boasts a number of features that make it appealing to collectors. The obverse side of the coin carries the elegant third crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II wearing the George IV state diadem, inscribed with the Latin legend, Elizabeth II d Edge v. 1992, a phrase steeped in historical gravitas. On the reverse, the badge of the Prince of Wales, 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, is inscribed with the motto Ich Dine, beneath the value, a design created by Christopher Ironside that has long been admired for its symmetry and heritage resonance. These artistic elements make the 2p not just a functional object, but a narrative piece in the story of British iconography. Collectors who focus on condition know that the state of a coin dramatically influences its appeal. A fine condition 1992 2p is already showing that it has survived decades with care, and in the world of numismatics, even subtle marks and toning can be signs of authentic age and circulation history. While many 1992 2p coins were minted with over 102 million struck at the Royal Mint's Lantricent facility, finding examples that have retained a pleasing finish and clear details still excites collectors who specialize in modern British decimal coinage. Let's explore the current market value and demand for this fascinating piece. Standard circulated 1992 2p coins routinely trade among collectors and dealers, with values in the range of several dollars in fine condition, reflecting consistent interest from those building or completing British decimal collections. Authentic, well-preserved examples and better grades can attract higher bids, and when you factor in that some of these coins are offered in brilliant uncirculated or proof quality, prices can rise into the double digits in US dollars, and occasionally more for truly exceptional specimens. These figures represent real demand, driven by numismatists who appreciate the 1992 coin's place in the broader decimal story. For collectors looking to add a 1992 2p to their portfolio, there are a few tips that can elevate both enjoyment and potential value. First, always examine the surface of the coin under good light to look for crisp details and minimal wear, as condition plays a central role in demand. Second, be aware that proof quality or specially struck pieces from this date are particularly sought after because they were produced with extra care and often come from limited sets. These can command premium prices compared with everyday circulation coins. Finally, never underestimate the excitement of finding a coin with interesting characteristics or slight variations. Subtle differences in metal composition or finish can spark passionate interest among specialist collectors. The 1992 United Kingdom 2p coin is more than just pocket change. It is a collectible that embodies a moment of transition in British coinage, celebrated for its design, craftsmanship, and continued relevance in the global numismatic community. Whether you are a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this coin holds a special place as a bridge between everyday money and the world of classic collecting. Next up, the United Kingdom 2p 1991. This coin may look modest at first glance, but to the discerning collector, it offers a blend of history, enduring design, and real market interest. Over the past decade, interest in British coins from the decimal era has surged, and the 1991 2p is no exception. With its rich bronze composition and the iconic effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin has become a staple for collectors worldwide who are building comprehensive decimal collections. Many enthusiasts actively seek out circulated examples, appreciating both their stories and their presence in today's numismatic marketplace. The 2p coin was introduced as part of the United Kingdom's decimalization on February 15, 1971, replacing the old pre-decimal system and marking a major modernization in British currency. Although the initial issues from the early 1970s carry the phrase new pence, by 1982 this wording was updated to simply read 2 pence. The 1991 2 pence, struck during the latter years of Queen Elizabeth II's long reign, embodies the classic decimal-era design that collectors cherish. Its third portrait of the Queen, by Raphael Maclauff, appears on the obverse, while the reverse features the famous Prince of Wales's feathers. With a circulation mintage of 86,625,250, the 1991 issue stands out among its decimal colleagues for its relatively lower mintage compared to other years in the 1980s and 1990s, which enhances its desirability. What makes the 1991 2 pence particularly attractive to collectors are its distinctive physical and design attributes. Struck in bronze, this coin weighs approximately 7.12 grams with a diameter of 25.91 millimeters, giving it a satisfying heft and presence in hand. The plain edge and classic round shape reflect the timeless aesthetic of British decimal coinage, while the crisp details of the Queen's portrait pay tribute to the nation's enduring constitutional traditions. The reverse design, the Prince of Wales's feathers emerging from a coronet, is one of the most visually recognizable British coin reverses of the modern era, making each 1991 2 pence instantly recognizable to numismatists and casual collectors alike. The artistry and craftsmanship of this coin invite appreciation beyond mere monetary value, reminding collectors of the deep cultural story embedded in every piece of coinage. Although the 1991 2 pence was minted in the tens of millions, its figures are significantly lower than many other years, which translates into enhanced appeal among decimal coin collectors. This lower mintage, paired with the fact that many coins from this period have been spent and worn over the decades, means that well-preserved circulated examples attract strong interest within the collecting community. Coins that retain their original surfaces, with good strike detail and appealing patina, are particularly sought after. Even in circulated condition, such coins are now actively traded and featured in collections around the world, as collectors aim to secure pieces from every year of British decimal coinage. The market for circulated 1991 2 pence coins has steadily grown as more collectors recognize their place in a comprehensive set, and demand for these coins remains vibrant. The United Kingdom 2 pence 1991 shows that demand for these coins is real. While typical circulated examples are often listed around modest sums, collector interest can push values higher, especially for pieces with attractive surfaces or collector-grade appearances. According to current market reference guides, circulated coins from 1991 often trade in a range that reflects ongoing collector demand, and listings on major auction platforms show prices that can exceed basic bullion estimates as enthusiasts compete to add them to their collections. Sellers have recently listed circulated 1991 2 pence coins for prices around the equivalent of several $3 million each, with attractive examples sometimes commanding even more among dedicated collectors. As with all numismatic items, the condition and presentation of the coin can influence final realized values, but the consistent interest in this date underscores its solid place in today's auction and collecting circles. If you're a collector looking to acquire or appraise a 1991 2 pence coin, there are several tips that can enhance your collecting experience. First, familiarize yourself with grading terms such as good, very fine, and extremely fine, as these greatly affect perceived value among collectors. Circulated coins with original surfaces and minimal damage will naturally attract more attention and stronger offers. Exploring listings and past sales on established auction sites can also provide insight into current market demand and pricing trends. Additionally, participating in online forums and numismatic communities exposes you to expert opinions, authentication resources, and potential trading opportunities with other collectors. Remember, passion and knowledge are key in this hobby, and building relationships with fellow enthusiasts can be just as rewarding as the coins themselves. The United Kingdom 2 pence 1991 coin is a compelling piece of modern British numismatic history. Its attractive design, historic roots, and enduring collector demand make it an essential part of any British decimal coin collection. Circulated examples, far from being overlooked, are actively sought after and featured in collections around the world, demonstrating that even everyday coins can be treasured by passionate collectors. Whether you're just beginning your collecting journey or seeking to complete a specialized set, the 1991 2 pence stands as a testament to the vibrant market for British coins and the timeless appeal of well-crafted currency. Stay tuned to the channel for more deep dives into rare coins that continue to make waves in today's market. If you found this deep dive valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with fellow collectors. Tell us in the comments what coins you want us to explore next. Happy collecting!